Good evening, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up or a hello if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Looks like we got a nice group here. We got not only my interns, but we got a variety of SSPs. So appreciate you being here. Looks like we got Lois, which I assume you are an SSP. Olga, Alex,
Yes,
you're an SSP. We have Brenda, Esteban, and Mrs. Mendoza. Oh, more people coming in. Let me admit everybody. Joshua's here. Thank you guys for showing up. You can hear me okay, right? Everybody's good? All right, we're going to get started. This is being recorded, so I will send it out to those that will not be able to attend it, or if you want to replay it. We'll be here probably 25 minutes. Okay. So again, the purpose of this is to go over the key points in the intern program, whether you're 650A or 650B. We'll go over the key points. But before we do that, I just want to take maybe 20 seconds per person to introduce yourself. Just tell me maybe what area you're in and what you're teaching at what level. I'll start first. I'm Thomas Lux, Professor Lux, however you want to refer to me. I'm good. I've taught chemistry and biology for probably 30 years at the high school level, and I've been with National. I retired from the high school, but I've been with Nationals since about 2004. And I've been in the internship program, and this is my third year dealing with interns. So I live in San Diego, California, North San Diego in Escondido, and looking forward to working with each and every one of you. So let's go down the line. Let's start with you, Lois.
I am a retired teacher from the Knightson School District, and I taught 4th through 8th grade science and advanced math to 7th and 8th graders. And Josh is my mentee, and he replaced me.
Okay, so let me write this down. So Josh is your mentee, Lois, right?
Correct. And I was his SSP last term as well.
Yes, I recall that. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Alex.
Hi, I am Esteban's mentor, and
Do you mind turning on your camera?
for-
You mind turning on?
it's toddler, not bedtime getting ready, so we're busy around
That's
here.
okay.
But we work at Triad Charter High School, and I teach chemistry, biology, earth science, and some physics. So we
Okay,
teach it all.
and who's your intern, Alex?
Esteban.
Okay, Esteban. Beautiful.
Caramba.
I think you were his last year.
And yes, first semester as well I was.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Okay.
Hello. Hi.
There you are, Brenda.
My name is Brenda Hernandez. I'm teaching 8th grade science for Calexico Unified School District at Willy Moreno.
8th grade science at which school district?
Calexico Unified?
Okay, in Calexico, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're a little south, actually southeast of me.
Yeah.
Okay. I bet it is very hot there, huh?
Yes, it's super hot.
Yeah, it's been roasting here as well. So good, good. Welcome. Looking forward to you. Okay. Byung, am I saying that right? Byung?
No, it's not Be Young. It's my high school email is popping up. It's just Be Young, but it's Brindy.
Oh, hi, Brindy. Yeah. I'm going. I know you, Brindy. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, you know me.
Of course.
So my name's Brindy. I teach high school science. Our high school is really small. It's in a really rural community. So I do earth science, chemistry, biology, senior internship, and art, which is silly because they figured you're an artist, so you can teach art. We're real desperate for teachers here. But I'm up in Northern California in Trinity County. So
okay,
we're
Trinity County. Okay, Northern California. Where is that close to?
closest probably that you guys are familiar with is probably Redding.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's up in the mountains in the sticks. Not very many people know where Hayfork is.
Got it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you very much. Esteban. Esteban, are you here? Okay, we can come back to you in a moment. Let's go down to Josh.
Hi, everyone. I'm Josh. Like Lois said, I kind of took over for her when she retired. So I'm doing 4th through 8th grade science, which is interesting because it's a very small district, TK through 8 school. So our enrollment's like 300, but we're also in the Bay Area, so up north
Did you say,
near.
did you say 4th grade through 8th grade?
Yep, all 5 grades.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That must be really interesting.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Esteban, are you with us, Esteban?
Esteban's here, but it looks like his mic isn't working.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a little trouble with that. That's okay. All right, let's go with Lisa.
Hi, I'm Lisa Mendoza. I'm Brenda's mentor.
Okay.
I'm also in Calexico. I've taught, let's see, I'm now out of the classroom. I'm an instructional coach, but I taught high school biology and let's see, zoology for about 18 years, and then 7th and 8th grade middle school science for, I don't know, about another 8 years.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. I bet you have some good stories there. So, okay, let's go to Olga.
Good afternoon. My name's Olga. I'm a 7th and 8th grade science teacher at Girls Public Schools and here in Arvin in Kern County. And this is my second internship.
And for the rest of us here, tell us where Kern County is. Is that like the middle of California, kind of?
Yeah, it's between LA and and Fresno.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's Arvin. Arvin's the rural area, and then Bakersfield's the main town. And then
And
it's Bakersfield and Fresno.
Okay. And again, I had you last year as well. And
Yes.
your SSP is, I don't think that person's here, right?
No, she emailed you, I believe so.
Yeah, she did. She did. And
Yeah.
what's her first name again?
Georgie Chavez.
Got it. Okay. Thomas's last name?
No, Georgie Chavez.
Thomas,
CHAVE. Yes.
Okay, perfect. I got it. Okay, we got everybody unless Esteban can get his mic working. One last chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Esteban. That's okay. All right. Good. Again, the purpose of this is to kind of give an overview of the key points of this. Most of you were with me last year at 650A, and I'm glad to see you guys returning again for another semester. I got a couple of newbies here, Brenda, and Bree is not here, but anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you guys. What I'm going to do now is I have a little PowerPoint that'll keep me on task. I'll go over that and I'll share that. I'm going to share my screen right now. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay. All right. So you guys can see a Zoom thing here, right? Okay. Let's go. Can you guys see this? Someone give me a yay, I can see that.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. So let me get all you guys out of the way here. All right, basically this is what we've gone over. By the way, I have on the third thing down there, I've distributed the intern and the SSP handbooks. I hope you guys have those. Make sure you have those available. If you have questions, I encourage you to go to the handbook first, the interns, before you go to the SSP or me. Okay, usually your question will probably be right in there, and you can get those. So make sure you have access for those. The SSP has a different handbook, and obviously I have my own. So let's move on now. All right. Now, just a breakdown of what we are, just so you know the acronyms. The USP is me, and I'm here to provide handbooks. I'm also going to stay in touch with the SSP by giving, actually, that's a mistake there on the biweekly. It's once a month. So I only need, it's called a coaching peer form. I need that once a month. Okay, not every other week. And you can send that as an email to me. And basically, it's self-explanatory, but that's how I keep in contact with you. I'm going to mentor and evaluate all the coursework and observations. And also, we're going to have 4 PLC meetings. The SSPs do not need to attend those. This is your only time. We really encourage you guys to be here, and I appreciate you being here. Now, the site supporter, basically, you're to mentor and intern and provide support. Now, the interns are in the class on their own. They're not student teachers, so it's not like you got to be there all the time. But if anything starts going on, you're kind of their first line of defense. So that's what your job is. And also, you're going to submit the peer coaching summary once per month, okay? And make sure that the interns display professional conduct. That includes dress and everything else. Now, the interns, you have a couple of things, and this is all familiar. You've got 144 hours of support verification. That's called ISV hours. And you need to log those. And I really encourage you not to log those at the last minute. Log them as they go. And what counts for these? Department meetings, meeting with your SSP, meeting with students, meeting with basically anybody on campus that is supporting you can count as ISV hours. Okay. And also, don't forget, you're going to have a different set of, you have ESL hours as well, ISV. They kind of break it up. You guys know that. We went through it last year. Okay. Now, one thing I just want to make sure, because NU is really cracking down on this. They started last year. Make sure you get your assignments in on time. They're telling me to deduct 10% if it's a day late. Okay. And if it's past the month, there's no credit. So make sure you guys stay on top of this. The one thing I just want to present, and I know my SSPs will back me up on this, time management is crucial. Balancing your time and making sure everything gets done. And you guys would be amazed at how much free time you actually have if you utilize it. Sometimes sitting down in between a class is some free time that you could do something. Okay. So I would really encourage you to use all your free time to stay on top of these things, especially for my 650B candidates, because it gets pretty busy. Okay. Now, just in review, and this is more for the SSPs, and you ones that are not new, you kind of know this, but basically the 650A and 650B follow a very similar format. Okay. There's a PLC meeting, and we will hold our PLC meetings as one group. Okay. And I'm going to hold those on Thursday at 6:30, unless there is a better, or you can't make that, let me know. Okay. The other option might be a Wednesday, say at 3:30. Okay. But you get credit for attending those. Those are points. So you want to make sure you make those. Now, your lesson plans, they're due at the end of the second week of each month. The lesson video is due at the end of the third week, and make sure it is annotated. And I'll talk more about these in our PLC meeting. I don't need to get into that. And of course, your running record is due the fourth week. Now, the main difference between the A and B is the A has a video reflection summative assessment due month 4. Okay, and we'll talk more about that later. And the 650Bs, which is most of you, you're going to have your IDP, your individual development plan. And again, we'll talk more about those. Okay, this is just an overview. So, and again, this is the same thing, what we're looking at. So when you guys are in the grade books, you're going to see the lesson plans have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 for my 650A, 5, 6, 7 for my B. And notice there's no 8 because there is no video on that fourth week, and we'll go over these. Okay. So again, what I could really use some help from the SSPs is simply keeping your interns on task in terms of turning things in on time. Okay. Because you'll have their schedule. I'm going to send it out and you'll have it as well. Any questions on the overview of each course? Okay. Now, the candidate is responsible for following the, the protocols in the handbook, and also honoring the disposition agreement for professional conduct. Okay. The SSP serves as a mentor teacher and provides feedback. Probably the one time it's more structured is when that monthly coaching peer form is filled out, because that should be done with both the SSP and my interns. Okay. The USB, that's me. I'm going to supervise and evaluate the clinical practice, including the formal assessments. That's your videos, because I'm going to watch those. Make sure that you do annotate those. And again, I'll go into detail in our first PLC meeting. And then the SSP submits the peer coaching report once a month. Any questions on that? Oh, we have someone waiting. Let me get that. I just saw. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to unshare my screen because I got to let that person in. So let me go over to there. Okay. There's no cursor on here when I'm sharing my screen. Okay, I know if I just go out. There we go. Okay. Stop sharing and cancel. And let's go let in. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Hi, Ben. Sorry about that. Got you in here, though. Okay. All right. Let's go back to this. And you guys are sharing. You guys can see my screen, correct? Okay. Let's
Yes, we can.
to the PowerPoint here. What about this, folks? Oh, where did my... I'll just relaunch it. No problem here. Okay, here we are back. Okay, let's get to the, oops. I totally apologize for this. Okay. Ah. Okay, if for some reason, okay, can you guys see this? It won't let me enlarge it. Okay, I hope you can read that, but basically, these are self-explanatories. I want you guys to realize that intern teaching is full-time. Okay, and National is very concerned about that. They don't want you to have more than 3 absences. Okay, so if there is a problem, make sure you communicate with your SSP and me on the attendance. Okay. Interns, make sure you're fully engaged in the classroom experience. Okay, you're not on a computer, you're not doing other work, you're fully engaged with these students, because that's one area that if you ever get evaluated by your SSP or administrator comes in and they come walking in and they see you disengaged, that's gonna work against you, and plus it's just not a good thing to do at all. Okay. Now all this, I don't think we need to go over. This mostly will be in the PLC meeting. So again, the main reason for today is for the interns and the SSPs to see exactly what I expect out of you guys. Okay, so we pretty much went over that. Now, one thing I do want to go over right now, this is for my SSPs, and that's the information sheet. You guys should have got a copy of that. Let me pull that up for you guys. Okay. Now, I sent it to the interns because I didn't have the emails for the SSPs. So interns, please share this with your SSP. Basically, yeah, the SSPs, I'm going to ask you guys to fill this out. Now, what you're seeing here, basically, this is like your little cheat sheet. These are things you're going to get. But when you actually, I would print this out, write it out, and then when you're ready, come down here and click on this link. Pull this link up. Give it a second to load here. Okay. This is where you're actually going to submit it. Okay. So basically what you're looking at is this thing here, the white thing. This is this. It's the same thing. So whatever is more convenient to you to do, you can either fill this white sheet out, print it out, lay it on your desk, and then pull this up and fill in the blanks. But this has to be filled out. So you're going to hit start here. Okay, and when you hit start, actually what you're going to do is you're going to go down here. Can you guys see this blue button down here that says continue? You're going to press that first, and then everything lights up, and then you're going to hit start, and boom, you're going to fill this out. And you're going to toggle around here. Okay, now the only thing you need from me, and I will give this to in fact, I'll give it to everybody right now, but I'll also send it out an email. Okay. Right over here, you're going to need my ID, okay? My phone number, okay, right here. I'm sorry, I was on the wrong spot. Let me back up. You're going to need my name here and my email. And you're also going to need I believe you're going to need my ID number. So again, jot this down. My name is Thomas Lux. My email is thomas.lux@natuniv.edu. And in case you need my ID number, I think you do, it's 000-890-160. 000-890-160. Okay. And then please fill out this information. Now, the SSPs, you're filling this out. You may have to ask your intern for some information here. Okay. Classroom composition, these can just be approximate. Okay. Approximate how many males, approximate how many females. Obviously, it's a range here. American Indian, approximate. Okay. Nobody's going to check these for accuracy as long as you're, kind of there. And if there's none in there, you'll click a 0. Okay. English language learners, special needs, and so on. All this will be filled out. And then when you're done, there will be a little icon, and I think the screen sharing is blocking it, but it says sign. And then it gets signed in and turned in. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. So the SSPs, we would really like to get that turned in within about 2 weeks. Okay. Now you're also going to need the course number for your intern, and they should have that, but I will provide those as well for you to fill those out. Okay. Any questions on the information sheet from my SSPs? Pretty straightforward, huh? Okay. Any questions in general?
I have a question.
Yes. Question,
Where would I log the hours?
Okay, when you log the hours, and we'll go over this on our PLC meeting.
Whoa.
But when you get into the class shell and open up the content, make sure you guys open up that class shell well ahead of time and open up every tab. But when you go on the content down the left side, there's all kinds of buttons down there, and one of them says ISV hours, and that's where you're going to log them in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, I'm also going to give my phone number to everybody. And I don't mind phone calls or texts. So got your pencils ready. My interns from last year, I think still have it, but it's 760-803-4633. 760-803-4633.
Okay.
Okay.
Thomas, do you mind posting in the chat the link to that online version of the form you were just going through? I know
Yeah.
you sent it to
Let's see if I
uh,
can put
the
that in.
students,
Hold on.
but it's pages and all our work computers for our school are Microsoft, so it's not really compatible.
Okay, all right.
Thank
Let me
you.
see if I can copy this. That can be a problem because I'm using a Mac, and if you're using, you know, a non-Mac, sometimes they don't open. Okay, and if you have problems with that, make sure you let me know. Let me put that in the chat here. Okay, that should be it. Can you guys see that? Did that appear in the chat?
It did not.
How about now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, also, just so everybody knows, the lesson plan templates and all those things there, I put a link when I sent out an email that if you couldn't download them from my email, you can click on that link and it takes you to the National University Library and you can click on it there. And that's recommended if you can't open it from your computer, because maybe you don't have a Mac, go to that link. It should allow you to open that. Would you guys like a copy of that? I don't know if I can pull that up.
Yes, please.
Let's see if I can get that up here.
I have one last question.
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah, so when would it be the first meeting and when should I start worrying about the first lesson plan? To turn
Yeah,
it
the
in.
first now, okay, this the start dates actually were August 28th. So I assume everybody's in school now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. With that said, the first lesson plan would be due the second week of September. And the video would be due the third week of September. And your running record would be due the fourth week of September. I plan on having a PLC meeting next Thursday at 6:30. Again, you get points for those. Now, what I'd like everybody to do is send me your first, well, just let me know if you can make that, because if there's a problem, I can always reschedule my meetings, but I want to make sure they fit everybody's schedule. So I was thinking, Thursdays at 6:30 work. Some people can't make nights, so I was thinking Wednesday at 3:30. So send me an email if you cannot make the Thursday at 6:30, or send me a text. Texts work real good, and that way I'll try to make the PLC meetings convenient for everybody, for all the interns, okay? But we are going to meet next week, and we'll go over this class in detail.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, now I don't know if I can pull up that form that allows you to go to the library to download the lesson plans if you can't open them from the email I sent you, but it is in the email I sent you. So go to that email that was sent out a few days ago, just copy that link, put it in your browser, and you should be able to open the lesson plans and the handbooks if you can't open them from my email, okay? Kind of in closing, what I would like to have from my SSPs are your best emails, okay? That you want to send. If you want to share your phone number, that's fine. If you like texting, that would be great. If you're not comfortable, that's fine too. But again, I'll repeat my email. And if you could send me an email, basically, if you send me an email, I'll have your email, right? So if you could send me an email with your email address and any other information you want to give up, that would be great, but definitely an email. So my email is thomas.lux@natuniv.edu. Nat Uni, UNIV, yeah. Okay. That concludes the meeting for today. Are there any additional questions from anybody?
So I got one real quick one. I think I asked it last time. Since
Yeah,
I've been in
Chad.
school for like a month, can I backdate on the ISV app?
Yes, absolutely. Good question. I'm glad you said that, because if you guys have been doing anything during the summer, those can count. So you can definitely go back and backdate those. Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Same here. We started actually already 4 weeks ago. So all those hours I'll also use them.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, so in our school, we started actually 4 weeks ago. So this is our
Okay.
5th week. So all those hours that I've done, the PD meetings,
Yes.
can I track them?
Absolutely.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And there, I put my cell phone number in the chat. And I'm also typing in my email. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Okay, so again, interns, we're gonna go next Thursday at 6:30. Maybe send me a text. You have my cell phone there. If you can't make Thursday at 6:30, let me know what day and time works best for you. And let's just say our secondary backup is either a Tuesday or Wednesday at 3:30. So we'll try to get it so everybody can make the PLC meetings, okay? All right. Well, that's it for tonight. You guys have a good night. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And a recording of this will be going out. Take care,
Thank
everybody.
you, sir.
Bye-bye.